Hello again, everyone. Matt with Eddie's Guitars coming to you as always from St. Louis, Missouri. Do I ever have a treat for you folks today, especially for you fellow fingerstylists out there? You will really appreciate this. This is from my friend Tom Bedell. This has to be, in my opinion, one of the most well thought out guitars that his company has produced. This is his Bella Voce Orchestra model. And one of many things actually unique to this guitar, being an orchestra model, it's a 12 fret guitar. So it's going to have a little bit more breadth, certainly some very good volume out of this guitar, and just a little bit better bass response in my opinion, being that it's a 12 fret rather than the typical 14 fret, which most OMs are. The Bella Voce has some really darn cool features to it. They started with a sinker old growth cedar top on here, and this thing is about as sensitive to the touch as a top can possibly be. It's a super dramatic dark color with really nice dark grains running through it. Really looks cool. They kept with a pretty simple rosette here, and I believe that's to really showcase the beauty of this wood. It's a unique and rare top for sure. Sinker cedar is not easy to get your hands on, and I think that in this application it was pretty darn well used. You can see some nice maple purfling going around the top of the guitar, and the body is bound in East Indian rosewood, keeping it kind of nice and dark and fairly modern looking, actually, in my opinion. The back and sides are pretty incredible. I don't know about you guys, but this is one of the coolest sets of figured East Indian rosewood that I think I've seen. It's incredible, just a perfect book match to the back of this. They really outdid themselves on this one. It's just an awesome looking set of wood here. Really, really nice. Up here on the headstock, we've got Bedell's really elegantly done mother of pearl inlays. Nice mother of pearl inlay right there in the center of the headstock. We do have gold 3 on a plate Waverly keys down here with ebony buttons on there, keeping with the nice really dark ebony fingerboard and ebony bridge. This is an 1 3/4 nut width down here, so it's kind of a nice medium-sized neck to it. Nice kind of a C profile, kind of a round C profile to this neck. Really nice and comfortable to play, and some beautiful mother of pearl inlays going down the fingerboard as well, and a really particularly nice looking inlay at the 12th fret down there. This guitar, usually rosewood guitars are not the lightest guitars out there necessarily. This one is actually quite light, and I believe that the top has to do with that, the light cedar top. And they use particularly light Adirondack braces under the hood here. So I think that that makes, that kind of explains the lightness of this guitar. It's massively, massively responsive with that top and these braces. Let's go take a listen to it. It's pretty incredible. Bedell Bella Voce Orchestra model is exactly that, a beautiful voice indeed, no question about it. This has a wonderfully articulate and just crystal clear voice to it, and I think that for, in particular, a recording scenario, this would be a magnificent guitar. It's got a lot of nuance and a lot of dynamic. It can really grow as you dig into it further, and it really is pretty darn satisfying. Like I said earlier, this thing is really light, and I think because of that, you can really feel the whole guitar really very resonantly. It's really nice and a nice feel to it. Really projects very well too. Do check this guitar out in person if you have the opportunity here in our store in St. Louis. You would not be disappointed a bit. I'm confident of that. Do check it out if you can. If you can't, do check it out on our website, eddiesguitars.com. And as always, do subscribe to our YouTube channels here, and we'll see you guys next time.